Welcome to your Fire Safety in the Workplace training. It doesn't matter the type of work you perform or how busy you are. We all need to pause for a minute and think about our safety. Your role in an emergency is vital. The more you know, the better prepared you can be. I know what you're thinking. In an emergency, do I stop, drop, and roll? Do I find an extinguisher? Maybe I just simply leave the building. Or, what could happen if I do something wrong? Will I get hurt or die? Fire safety doesn't have to be difficult or scary. We just need to plan ahead and practice what we learn. So let's get started. Let's start from the beginning and review some of the major causes of fires. As you can see, they include electrical safety, proper storage of flammable materials, human error versus negligence, and of course, arson. Electrical fires can occur because of a number of factors such as overloading electrical systems and damaged wires, cords, and/or plugs. To prevent electrical fires, follow these very simple rules. We don't want to overload circuits and outlets. Always use a surge protector. That includes not piggybacking them. Check for wear or damage on power cords. And finally, make sure that we're using UL approved appliances and devices. Flammable materials catch fire easily and burn readily. Always follow these rules. Check the safety data sheets for information about fire hazards. Do not store flammable materials near heat sources. When we're dispensing flammable materials, make sure the containers are properly grounded and bonded to prevent static electricity from igniting flammable vapors. And of course, no smoking or open flames near flammables. When workplace fires happen, it's the responsibility of many to determine not only the cause of the fire, but how it happened. Human error, which can be labeled as mistakes, is defined as not having proper knowledge or training when using tools and/or equipment. The opposite of human error is going to be negligence. This happens when an individual purposely ignores training and safety procedures while performing a task. And finally, we have arson. Arson is the crime of intentionally, deliberately, and maliciously setting fire to buildings and contents. Common causes of arson are disgruntled employees, covering up a crime, and insurance fraud. These fires tend to be hot and spread quickly. Watch for fire protection systems to be disabled. Always keep a close eye on shady characters. Let's take a look at the 3 P's of fire safety. Planning helps to alleviate confusion during an actual emergency. Pre-planned escape routes and meeting places give directions to your employees. Always know 2 ways out of a building and where to meet your coworkers for accountability. We need to practice what we preach. We need to dust off our fire safety skills and make sure that we can physically get out of the building efficiently. Prevention is one of the most important factors to fire safety. Awareness and effort on the part of the employee can prevent fire emergencies. Examples of prevention techniques are inspecting, replacing, and servicing our electrical equipment. We want to make sure that we unplug appliances that are not in use, especially when we leave for the night and over the weekends. And we want to make sure that all our hazardous and flammable materials are labeled and stored properly. When we keep all of our exit and escape routes clear of clutter, it makes it easy for us to evacuate. And finally, don't allow the accumulation of trash in your workspace and keep your fire load to a minimum. When we practice our annual fire drills, we want to make sure that we cover the following objectives. Know your floor plan. Always know 2 ways out of a building. Have a meeting place which takes care of accountability. Do any of your coworkers have special needs or disabilities? If so, talk with them and your supervisor so a plan can be developed on how they can be assisted with an evacuation. And finally, where are the areas of rescue? Take the time to become familiar with them. Let's talk about what to do when we actually have a real emergency. For any emergency, always activate and dial 911. If you are on our campus, you will be directed to one of our public safety dispatchers. Provide your location first in case the call gets disconnected, and then the nature of the emergency. Try not to hang up on the dispatcher so you can provide as much information as possible. Only hang up when told to do so or if you are in immediate danger. What should I do if there is a fire? It's very simple. Just remember the acronym RACE. That's R-A-C-E. Here's what it means. You're going to rescue yourself and others, activate the fire alarm system, close doors to contain the fire on your way out of the building, and finally, if you can extinguish the fire, go ahead, otherwise just simply escape and evacuate. If the fire alarm is sounding, you must evacuate the building. If you come across a closed door while evacuating, always feel that door for heat with the back of your hand before opening it. If it's too hot to touch, you need to find a different way out. If you encounter smoke while exiting, make sure that you get low as possible to get under that smoke. Find the closest exit door and get out. Areas of rescue assistance are established locations that allow individuals who cannot traverse the stairs without assistance to be able to wait for help by the first responders. If you come across one of these areas, please assist anyone who needs help until a first responder can arrive. Fire emergencies can be very stressful. We all react in different ways to stress. Once safely outside the building, stand clear of driveways and doors. Give the first responders the space they need to do their job. Find your assembly point so you can be accounted for, and never re-enter a structure that is on fire. Let's leave that to the professionals with the training and the equipment. If you were injured during the incident, make sure that you seek medical attention. NIU police and/or first responders will notify you when they are allowing individuals to re-enter the building. Please remember, as an NIU Husky, your safety comes first. Thank you for your time, and we hope you feel comfortable with fire safety in your workplace. If you have additional questions or are looking for further information, please refer to the NIU Fire Prevention Plan or Emergency Guide. You can also obtain fire safety information from the Department of Environmental Health and Safety. Please contact us at 815-753-0404 or 815-753-3905.